Hi, let me introduce myself. My name is Rachid Al-Kayat. I live in France and work as a senior front-end developer in a French IT companies. I have more than 10 years of experience in web development, including 7 years of experience with JavaScript and Angular. I'm also an ambassador for NativeScript framework for building mobile application using Angular and JavaScript. The course will be covered in 7 sections. First section is Introduction to Angular, and here we will set up our environment and use Angular CLI to create our first Angular application. If you're not familiar with TypeScript, don't worry, section 2 will give the necessary basic in TypeScript for this. Section 3 is going to cover the Angular fundamentals such as the definition of component and services. Section 4 is displaying data and handling events, where we will be able to bind data to DOMs, attribute, and running methods when firing certain DOM event. In section 5, we will see how to build reusable components and use them elsewhere in our project. In section 6, we will see the built-in directives in Angular and how to make custom directive. Finally, in section 7, we will deal with form in Angular using template-driven forms method. The prerequisite for this course are some basic knowledge in JavaScript and some understanding of basic HTML and CSS syntax. And as I mentioned earlier in this video, previous knowledge in TypeScript is not required because we will cover it in this course. One last note before we dive into Angular. Although at the time of recording we installed Angular 5, but the course can work perfectly for Angular 6. Since this course is intended to be a crash course, and in my other course, which will be Learning Advanced Angular, I will feature more about Angular 5 and Angular 6.